I'm back again. I've had this question floating in my mind for several days now. If I take Shazandra or black cumin internally, 1 to 2 drops, like at nighttime just before bed, I usually end up waking up about 4 a.m. for about an hour.
Hmm.
What?
With either one of them?
Either one of them.
And what time are you going to bed?
I usually go to bed about 10, do some
So
stuff.
you're about
read.
6-7 hours into your sleep.
Yeah, I usually fall asleep about 11 is when I put the phone down and reading.
Like normally I would say, maybe add a little St. John's wort before you go to bed. But here I would say, let's not do that. Let's do a little mugwort, like either inhaling or just even put it on your arms and legs. You know how you do the joints, like how we're talking about the mugwort technique, but specifically mugwort, not mugwort supreme, not artemisia, mugwort.
Okay.
And see how that does. And you're just supporting like a deeper level of sleep. The other thing that you could do is, instead of mugwort, it would be to inhale the Delta blend, for the brainwaves.
Okay.
And you could still inhale that on the arms and legs. Sometimes I have that happen to me sometimes, and it's like I'm processing something and to the point where it wakes me up. And I'm not sure that's what's happening with you, but given the time of when you go to bed and when it happens, it's like when you're going to be releasing something or you're processing something, and it's like it starts to be so intense. I always feel like I got to get up and take notes, or I got to get up and I got to get up and do something, because it's like it's a kind of a hard processing. It's like it's intense. And so the mugwort or the Delta should allow you to stay in that deeper state and just let the sleep do the work.
Okay. I asked a similar question to my acupuncturist, and she said that was the time of kidneys.
Kidneys. Like if you wanted to treat it that way, like lovage, a couple of drops of lovage. Lovage is really good about improving kidney function as well as but here's the issue with that. You'll probably get up in the night and pee because it's a diuretic. And
I do that anyway, so
okay,
I'm not.
Then if you're doing that anyway, then I'd say go for it.
And so it's internally 2 drops?
Yeah, like 1 or 2 drops. Like I'd start really small, because if you do a bigger dosage,
I'll be up all night.
you'll be up every hour. I've
Okay.
done that several times with oils that I didn't know were diuretics, because they're like really like precious oils that are for like meditation. The one that I did it with was acacia. I took an acacia bath, and I was like, oh, I'm being fancy and everything. Well, apparently acacia is a diuretic. It was like every 45 minutes or hour or something, I was up and peeing. I was like, oh my God. And, as soon as I stopped, I just did it one night. I lost a pound, but, it worked.
Okay.
But never
Thank
in a
you.
million years would I've guessed acacia as being a diuretic, because all the information on acacia is esoteric. It's not really about using for physical things.
Right. Thank you, Greg.
Yeah, you're so welcome.